This is MJ. I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an analyzer. Find all my work at mjmunoz.com. Welcome to my fully operational Star Wars analysis. Visit mjmunoz.com/FO for notes and links, and don't forget to subscribe. Like, share, and comment to help me grow. So, I just finished Charles Soule's Light of the Jedi, which is, Star Wars The High Republic, Light of the Jedi, and I thought it was pretty good. I previously put out a little something talking about all the hype, the hate hype against this book, or against the whole High Republic initiative, and I still stand by that. I thought I was going to have something to criticize about this book as I started reading it, or listening to it rather, and I found that there was basically nothing too drastic that I had to criticize about it. I have a couple qualms. I'm really just going to give a very short review, which is I like the book a lot. I'm engaged in the whole universe. If I had more money and more free time, I would be buying the comics. Honestly, just by the look alone, I kind of want to buy the adventure comics from IDW, because they've got some of the more frontier Jedi who look cooler and who are doing some cool stuff. And yeah, I'd like to see their adventures. But, c'est la vie. And I'm here with the books. I'm going to do this one. Justine Ireland's next, and then Claudia Gray's. And I'll probably just stick with the books for now, because that's my, well, it's easier because I got Audible already, and those are, those are already in the budget. And all this extra stuff outside the budget, not so much. But anyway, and I'm not going to, steal to get enough money to do it like some people would, because I believe in a different type of freedom and living free than, say, the Nihil do. So real quick review, I guess it's a summation of the real quick review. I like the book a lot. I'm into it. I'm into the whole thing, and I'd like to explore more. I liked all of the characters more or less. I felt like because there were so many characters, there was like 42, 43 chapters in this thing, plus an epilogue, maybe a prologue. Or do I mean the other way around? I don't know. Anyway, but there's so many characters and there's so much going on that I feel like I got to spend enough time with all these different people that I don't really have a solid grasp on any of them. Like I have just like a touch on each of them, and I have some understanding of who they are, but I'd like to know more. And that's about it. So, job well done. The book was entertaining, Charles Soule. Good job. And not only am I entertained, but I'm drawn in. It's almost by magnetic clamps that want to pull me in to have me check out more stuff. So that's really it. I liked it. I feel like because there's so much going on, there are so many new characters, I didn't really know what to say definitively and how to describe exactly how I'm feeling about it. I rattled off some notes as I was finishing listening to the book. Took me 2 days. So anyway, like I said, took me 2 days. These are my notes at the end. Towards the end of the second day, as the book was finishing out, I thought, I got to write these things down. So, 1, ride the storm is a cool phrase. I really like how it's used by some of the Nihil. The Nihil is an overtly criminal, multi-level marketing MLM or pyramid scheme, which I think is pretty interesting. I do want to say something about loading Great Storm and Bel Zettifar. They had a dilemma on, I think it's Hetzel, or the planet in the Hetzel system that was going to be crashed. There's a crowd wanting access to this wealthy family ship. That's interesting. Loden violates the non-aggression principle. He threatens and coerces the guard to try to open up the thing. And I'm just wondering, like, if you think about it, if you're not supposed to aggress anybody, if you're not supposed to hurt anybody, wouldn't hurting people be the dark side? Like, knowledge and defense only is what Yoda says. But is threatening someone that I'm going to come up and kill, me and my Padawan are going to come kill you and anybody else we have to in order to get these people onto this property, is that righteous or not? Is that aggression? Is that the dark side? Is that attack? I don't know. That's something I'd like to expound upon later. So I want to know, like, how is that in line with the will of the Force? And I also want to know the, sorry, I'm getting an incoming call. Like, I get that Charles Soule and I don't share political affiliation, but I wonder how he, justifies a Jedi acting like that if they're supposed to be serving the light. Anyway, Chancellor So feels like a bad guy to me. She feels like she's felt like that from the beginning, and I thought as the book was ending, there was like one last chapter with her that it was going to turn out, it was the Coruscant chapter, that she was going to be a bad guy. But I don't think technically she's not going to intentionally be a bad guy. Let me put it that way. But she's like a collectivist. She wants everyone to remember, even after she's dead, we are all the Republic. The mantra to me feels a little disturbing. Like it's inspirational at times, but it's also not at others. And I could go on to explain that a little more maybe later. I feel like the sentiment should be the downfall of the Republic, perhaps, but we'll see how things go. Her great works are like Roosevelt's public works, the I don't know, Mount Rushmore, I think, nationalizing the parks, all that stuff. I and a lot of people who agree with me about certain things think that those were bad things overall, not good things, for various reasons that are too complex to explain. But basically, in trying to do these certain things, the government overstepped bounds and violated people's rights and property and things like that, and then ended up making it harder maybe for some people to enjoy these places in certain ways and things like that are a little more nuanced and take more time to tease out and explain why they're not the greatest things ever. But that's not for this time. So I wrote that, and then in the next chapter, like I had written that down, and then I stopped and I continued. Then in the next chapter, Martian Ro comes back with saying, "We are all the Nihil." So you've got "We are all the Republic" versus "We are all the Nihil." To me, it's collectivist garbage, and collectivist garbage is collectivist garbage, and we can talk about that more later. I want to know what Martian Ro wants with Loden Greatstorm, because I don't think it's actually explained in the book. Maybe I kind of skimmed, or like I was too distracted and couldn't really hear what he was saying he wanted with him, other than he wants to like make him suffer, possibly break him. But then like he brings out that glowing rod thingy, and I don't know exactly what that thing does. So that's interesting to me. I wonder where that's going, and it feels like it's planting seeds for the next book. I'm actually hoping that it'd be really cool if somehow Greatstorm was involved with these dark side plants, and maybe this thing that Ro has is some sort of weird seed that he has, and he's gonna like make him suffer and torture him and sprout all these things. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. Near the end, Marchion makes it sound like he's an imposter, like as if he took on the name Marchion Ro, but he also refers to his father and grandmother in his own internal dialogue, which shouldn't be there to trick the readers. He refers to them in such a way as to muddy that. Is he a brother to the actual Marchion Ro? What is gained by pretending to be a sibling? Why the feelings of vengeance for Asgar Ro if he's not actually Marchion Ro, unless he's one of his children, unless maybe Marchion or Asgar and the grandmother Ro were like good to him and he took on the name. Maybe he's the same species, not a relative, and he just like took on the work because the son was a loser, or he killed him, or there's no son. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but it's kind of interesting to me. It's weird when you have people of a different species and like, oh yeah, this person from this species, his son is the same species, and but then there's this guy's like pretending to be. I don't know. That's weird, but I'm interested in what's going to happen in the future. I liked how the threat of Martian grew throughout. I thought it was super cool that he had like a ninja star thing on his wrist and like super punchy gloves, and that he knows how to do some combat type things. He can wield a lightsaber. It's mentioned that he's like evolved from a race, from like a predator animal, and his race gained a humanoid form or whatever through the revolution, and that's kind of interesting. I want to see where that goes, and it kind of seemed funny to me that he was so weak and like mealy mouth a little bit. I knew there was something more going on there, but to know that he has like martial strength, that he can fight and kill and things like that was interesting. Pretty sad. Like I didn't really get emotional. I saw some like scattered stuff, people talking about the book like in Star Wars leaks and stuff like that, and like, oh, I got so emotional, all these characters are dying. Like, yeah, a lot of people die, but I didn't really feel the emotional impact of a lot of deaths. So that was kind of interesting. It's not bad, it's just I don't have enough time with these characters to really feel it, and so I think he didn't like, he could have gotten in there and been more manipulative and made you care about them by like having a puppy be there or whatever while the killing was happening. But I don't know, that's about it. So that's my first like sort of like light spoilers review. I don't really know what else to say. I kind of like where this is going, but I just wonder about some things that are being done with the Force. And I don't like that it's set only 200 years before. I think it should have been like 1,000 years before or 2,000 years before, so we could have had Old Republic, High Republic, and then our Republic that we know and love, that got destroyed by your boy Ponce? No, Steve? No, Sheev. Your boy Sheev. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say for now. I made a design, a little sticker, or you can get on a shirt or whatever, out of Ride the Storm with 3 lightning bolts, blue and white. And I think it's pretty cool. You should check it out. I'll leave it in the notes for this thing. And I'm going to come back with an expanded conversation on some of this stuff. I'll probably wait. I'll probably do the next book first, the kids book, middle grade, the Julia. Oh gosh, what is it? I don't remember the name now. Sorry, lady. But the next book, Test of Courage, I'll do that one next, and then I'll come back and do kind of deeper dives and expand more on the books a little bit more, especially if I find anything meaty in a Test of Courage. And then I'll come back to the dilemma on was it the Hetzel system? So that was pretty interesting. So that's all I have to say for now. Take care of yourselves. Be good people. Remember, balance is important. Serve the light. Not that I like by the light, like by the light and for the light, and the way they reference the light, like the light side of the force. That was pretty cool. Although I think somebody did a thing where they were talking about how like they talk about the force and then the dark side of the force. They never talk about the light side of the force, and the light side of the force is like a thing that's come up in the fandom since then. But like based on hearing what Yoda said, like, well, there's the the good from the bad. That's what Luke says. And there's the dark side, but then there's the force. Like there's only the force and the dark side. There's not like the light and the dark. But I like the idea of the light, and I like want to use that in some of my things and some of the things that I'm writing and working on. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I'm really going to let you go this time. Go ahead and check out the show notes. I'll leave a link in the video, and I'll leave a link on the show notes for you to go to my Redbubble and check out this design for Ride the Lightning, or not Ride the Lightning, Ride the Storm. And if you like it, buy it. Buy a sticker, buy a shirt, buy a hoodie, buy whatever, and throw some cash my way for giving you some entertainment. If not in this analysis, then definitely in the the design itself. So anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Once again, take care, folks, and that's it. May the force be with you, I guess. I went off so half-cocked I forgot to do my intro stuff. So I'm MJ, I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an analyzer. You can find all my work at mjmunoz.com. This has been fully operational, my Star Wars analysis platform. It wasn't really an analysis, it was more of an observation about you know, some people. Anyway, you can visit mjmunoz.com/FO for notes and links, and don't forget to subscribe. I've got some memes that I made out of this, and let me know what you think of them, because I think they're cool. I'm going to post them on, I don't know, Star Wars Leaks or something like that. Anyway, take care, folks. Don't be dark side. Bye.